347. You're on the air. What's your name, comment, and or question?
Hey, it's PJ. How's it going?
Hey, PJ. Long time, man. It's going well. How about what's on your mind?
All right. I actually sort of wanted to comment on this. Oh wow, big echo. I sort of wanted to comment on this whole gun thing. The issue I have, first of all, I want to say, in a sort of Trumpian way, I like guns. I like learning about them. I don't have one myself. I had one briefly, but that was like just for target shooting. But what I don't understand is that, and maybe you can help me, I feel that targeting manufacturers via legislation, via litigation, I should say, I feel like it's more of an emotional, not a high, but it's like an emotional case. Like it's a way you want to get the gun lobby or the gun advocates, because I feel like it wouldn't address the problem even if it were successful. Yeah. Like let's say a certain gun manufacturer gets a hit. Well, there's tons of them in America pumping out tons of guns without safety features all the time. Let's say we get a litigation that actually starts to enforce that inspires legislation that enforces gun safety, like the thumbprint thing or whatever have you, like some sort of finger code. Well, consider how many guns there are in this country right now. I think there was like some weird statistic, and please don't quote me on this. It's like 3 per person in the U.S., or at the very least 1 per person in the U.S., which means hundreds of millions of firearms that could be manually fired by just about anyone as soon as they get their hands on them. So it would take, I'm guessing, decades before this actually
remedy
any type of fantastic legislation, even if it went perfectly, like even if it passed tomorrow, it wouldn't take effect for a long time. So, I mean, while I would love more gun safety, I'd love more people to learn about gun safety, I'd love more restrictions on gun sales, I feel like the people that are targeting the Daily News, that when they target Bernie with this, or they target anyone with this, I feel like they're just playing a sort of victim card by proxy, because even the best case scenario won't stop the next thousands of mass shootings, because considering we have shootings every day in this country, it won't stop them. And I'm pretty sure that it'll be like, it's such a long-term thing that defending it now is just a way to attack people.
Well, let me ask you this.
Sort of let me jab people. That's it.
Let me push back with this. Would you at least try, right? So that's the argument. And I honestly, that's my argument, is even though it won't fix the problem, because you're right, there's like hundreds of millions of guns out there, it would take decades for us to actually even get them all and remove them from the communities. You know, shouldn't we not even we should begin that process, shouldn't we get something moving where we at least go in the right direction instead of accepting the status quo on weapons?
Oh, no, I don't. It's not that I'm saying that we shouldn't try. We should try. And again, coming from my point of view, I would like it to happen as soon as possible. Anything that would get us as a society killed less by guns, accidentally or purposefully, is great. What I'm saying is that I think it's disingenuous for people like the Daily News to use that as a point of attack on Bernie Sanders or anyone, because I'm pretty sure, like I'm saying, it won't even happen in it. Like Bernie Sanders will be dead before there will be like a noticeable effect on
gun control,
gun safety changes, because there's too many. That's the same reason that a full-on guns ban wouldn't work in this country, because there's way too many. And that's why I think it
is a disingenuous attack, man. I definitely give you that much. PJ, it's always a pleasure, man. I want to give everybody a chance to jump on tonight. 857-600-0518. So that's the problem, right? That's the nexus, right? Or the fulcrum. That's where we're torn. We should do something. We shouldn't not do anything. We should try to make and to fix this problem. But legislation or litigation, I feel some tweetable moments and some really good talking points coming out of this now. I'm feeling a little bit better about the conversation, because it boils down to legislation or litigation. Are we going to use litigation to do the job that our legislators and lectures, the legislatures aren't willing to do?